Okay. Let's see. Do I have audio levels here? Should be testing 1, 2. Okay. I see my levels bouncing. And my friends, say something, please.
Is this thing on? Hello? Anyone there? You got it. Start. It already this night's a success.
Well, then again, you are the and literally by your portrait in the on our overlay and everything here, you are Demek boy. So did you bash it with your hammer?
No, this requires some old-fashioned fine-tuning. Spanner, burner, solder, wires, a couple of grots to throw at it in case it didn't work.
And a
The
grot or
whole
two, and not to mention the fact a grot or a squig to munch on.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you need some thinking. You need some thinking. You need some fuel for your noggin. Fuel for the burner. Fuel for the noggin. Anyways.
Really the tanks back.
Anyways, so greetings and salutations, my friends. 'Tis I, your benevolent overseer, Saint Uther, here again, joined tonight by my wonderful friends Ambrosia Hartnett and Zawarsman. How are you doing on this fine 3-day Memorial Day weekend, my friends?
It's been a month, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It has been a few minutes since our last time we gathered. So glad that we are, together again, and alive enough to do this sort of thing. Between real life getting in the way and other, things trying to throw at life throwing at all sorts of curveballs at us. Anyways. If you're joining us for the first time, this is our little Fallout campaign that I've been pulling together with, I don't know, some duct tape and string, maybe a little bit of glue here and there.
Oh, please, we both know you're working harder than the rest of us to put something together.
I tried to stay ahead of the game, but sometimes I just kind of fall flat because it's like, oh man, I get distracted by, ooh, what's that? Shiny. What was I talking about? No, seriously.
Quit embracing your inner Blood Raven and focus!
Blood Raven? Hey, I take offense to that, man. I ain't no Blood Raven. I'm a faithful.
Blasted magpies!
Hey, they just got their codex updated too, which is actually really cool.
Blasted magpies!
Whatever. Anyways, so when we last left off, the group had just finished their encounter at the Starlight Rest Stop, and finished helping out Boss and his brother and sister, Nickels and Dime. Yeah, pun there intended. Anyways, chose not to be a bunch of murder hobos or just, absolute wasteland reflections, shall we say, and actually kind of helped them out and put them on the straight and narrow, and kept them on the straight and narrow, because they were, I guess, former raiders and just decided, you know what, this life sucks. Try and go straight. So they became more went from raiding to more scavenging and then kind of doing their own business. But with your guys' help and assistance, you managed to help them uncover a buttload of friggin' Nuka-Cola Quantum. And have decided to, help them out by giving them a contract, or helping them establish a contract with the Starlight Rest Stop, and establishing a bigger network with them, and hey, give them a foothold, so that way they can do better business. So it's like, hey, there's no reason for two businesses to keep going at it and just one to completely outright die. Let's focus on our strengths.
Here's hoping they stay friendly.
No, they should.
And luck is on their side.
They should, hopefully. We'll find out. Anyways, so the group is continuing on their journey to the west. Wait. Actually, you guys are kind of going west. Northwest, but still to the west.
Yeah, thankfully, though, the monkey isn't on our back this time. For now.
I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want Sun Wukong on their side, right? I mean, it's better that he's on your side than against you.
That really depends. I mean, is he feeling charitable, or is he going to go full butt nugget for the day?
I don't know. I mean, he only has like 2 modes, really. Chill and fuck you.
Basically.
Anyways, tangents aside, let's continue our journeys. So, I have my encounters all set up here, so you guys are gonna... Whoops, what the hell was that? I did not mean to move that. That was my little thing to... Let me lock that down. Actually, you know what? Put that into the map layer. Boop. There we go. That's better. Haha! That's better. I know what I'm doing. Yay. So, let's move the little token around so that way I know where you guys are at. Now! And I've had this all planned out for a while, so here's where we go. Where is the sound effect? That's not it. It should be... Now, for those of you who may or may not be giant Fallout fans, or someone like me, you may recognize that sound effect. And for my players, that sound effect is not new; it's fairly new. But I've played it at least once or twice before. Does anybody remember what that sound means?
Isn't that the random encounter noise?
Nah, not just any random encounter. That means it's a wild wasteland encounter, which means all kinds of crazy shit's about to happen. Potentially, maybe, perhaps.
Oh, joy.
So, now, most Wild Wastelands encounters are either completely RP'd or they go into a map that I have pre-generated. In this case, this is more of a RP thing. Nothing needs to happen completely up front. I mean, there's no combat involved unless, you guys want to shoot at each other for some reason. Although that would be an interesting Wild Wasteland encounter where you guys get freaking balls high and start fighting each other.
I think we're good without.
Anyways, so the Wild Wasteland encounter I already had pre-planned for this event. Let's see, where'd it go? Where are my notes again? Bloop. Nope, that's not it. Notes. I just had you. There you are. Here we go. So this is a funny little encounter. As the group is progressing through the Wild Wasteland, or through the wastelands on the road again, can't wait back down on the road again. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Anyways, as you're continuing your travels down the road, one of the players, let's see here. Let me roll a die and decide who sees it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do this by a 3. I'll do this with a 3 because either the dog, Doc, or Kneecaps notices something. Who is it gonna be? Okay, that would be Kneecaps. So, as the group is continuing on their journey down the road, Kneecaps spots something off in the distance. Something shiny just catches his eye. Like, hey, what's that?
What the? Hold up.
And it's something that you don't normally see, especially this far inland. For some reason, you see what appears to be part of a sailing ship. I was like, what the bloody hell is that? Like, wait a minute. So yeah, literally your character sees what's part of, it looks like, the mast from an old sailing ship. And I mean an old sailing ship like days of yore. Sails and mast. No high power, no nothing. Just straight up, oh, that's wind power. What the hell?
Doc, can you do me a favor?
Yes?
Pinch me real quick.
Okie dokie. Ouchie.
Okay, yeah, that's I'm not hallucinating. What the hell is that?
Doc turns to look at what Kneecaps is looking at, and sees the same thing.
Blinks a few times. Rubs eyes. Blinks again. WTF.
That's
Ow.
what I thought too, and that's why I asked you to pinch me.
Mind you, and mind you, the sun has not gone to your heads. You're both seeing what you're seeing. You're not hallucinating. Neither of you are drunk or on any kind of chems. At least not that I'm aware of. No, you're not. Neither of you are. So sure enough, you guys find, the mast of a sailing ship, and as you look further down as it meets ground level, you see part of a ship. And there's a couple of crates over by the ship.
I was about to ask, is there some idiot trying to tug it with a rope or something?
No, but that would have been a good idea. Damn it, I didn't think of that. Totally went in a different direction with this. But anyways.
Too bad, so sad. Let's try again.
Yeah, exactly. Too bad. So
At any rate.
Anyways, at any rate, Jeff, the dog, decides to go over and check out what's over by those crates and stuff. I'm pretty sure the group should probably follow suit. Or is everybody just gonna let the dog run off and never see him again?
No, we're going over.
Okay,
we're going over.
Following our fuzzy little.
And as we're going, hold on, Mr. DM, give me 1 sec.
Sure thing.
Let me go to core.
I have given you a sec and then some.
Can I roll a perception survival check to see if I spot anything out of the ordinary besides what we just saw?
Sure.
Alright, the first roll of the night. Let's see what we got. In Baba Ganoush. Well, one success.
It's a success. Okay, you spot nothing else out of the ordinary. Just, just the regular everyday wastelanderiness, Let's see here. Dirt, rocks, dead trees, more dirt, more dead rock, more rocks, more dead trees. Occasional cacti here and there.
I'm
aside
not
from-
going to
Aside from the
I'm not
road.
going to take any chances with this. Kneecaps is going to draw his pistol as a just-in-case measure and signal silently to Doc in order to do the same.
All right.
He will move and unholster her sidearm.
Alright,
Okay.
and as it stands, we're going in!
As you get closer and closer, nothing out of the ordinary pops up. No danger has shown itself. All you find as you get closer and closer to the ship is you find there's a couple of barrels and crates, and by the barrels and crates you'll find Jeff with a bone in his mouth next to a skeleton.
Look, wink, face palm. Then point. Gotcha.
No,
No
no,
twinkling
not good
corpses.
boy.
We
not
don't know
good
where
boy.
that's been.
You could have, Jeff, you crazy mutt, you could have been shot. All right, I'm gonna try and call out to people. What do I roll?
No roll necessary. You just call out whatever you want to call out.
Hello? Anyone out there? Ollie Ollie Oxenfree? E-I-E-I-O?
All you hear is the sound of the wind blowing in the wind, through your ears.
Doc's steadily increasing snickers as he tries not bursting into laughter.
All right, follow me, Doc. Let's investigate this thing top to bottom. Come on.
Dookie.
There's not much
Stay outside.
There's not much to investigate because like I said, most of this whatever the hell you're found is just either broken to shit or buried under the complete rock and dirt. Again, you don't know how this thing got here or where it came from, but for sure it's like, well, there's not much here other than what you see. There's the pile of bones with a sword and a black powder pistol, and a bandana on his head, and the crates of whatever the hell's inside of them.
All right, you said there were crates, right?
Yes, crates and barrels and stuff. Only a handful.
Okay, let me see here. Again, this has a stink all over it, so I'm going to make a sneak roll in order to get in there quick and quiet next to the crates, and hopefully not set any detections off. And then survival perception to press my head against the crate and try to listen for any sort of noise, like breathing or ticking or something like that.
No rolls needed. It's all good. You don't hear anything. There's no sounds, no nothing. You do not detect any kind of danger. More so you look at Jeff. Okay, mind you, let me put this in a better context. Mind you, Jeff is a trained combat dog. Raised and trained alongside Brotherhood of Steel, soldiers basically. So if there was danger, he would have been your early warning sign. Literally, he is your early warning sign in most cases. If he's just chilling with a bone, if he's chilling with a bone in his mouth, you're pretty sure that okay, there's nothing to worry about around here. At least You know,
Okay.
outside of dehydration or the sun killing you.
Then what I'm going to do then, since Jeff, so graciously, risked life and limb to go in there, and thankfully didn't get shot to dirt. All right. There's no signs or sigils or anything on the crates, right?
No, they're just wooden crates.
Doc, get your butt over here. Where's my tire iron?
You pull out your trusty tire iron, put it up against the crates, and with a quick little flick, crack it open. Inside of the crate, you find... Where are my notes? Actually, where the hell did it go? Damn, I just had it. There it is. Let's see. Inside of the first crate, you will find... Oh, wow, look at that. Inside that crate, you find 9 bottles of rum.
Ooh.
So let me add that to your inventory.
Well,
unless you want to leave the rum laying around.
but then we'd be asking ourselves, why is the rum gone?
Yeah, you might be thinking maybe that's what this person was guarding. They were guarding these crates of rum because, hey, this is important. But yes, so are you going to take what was it? I said 9? Yeah, 9 bottles of rum that you found?
Yep.
All right. Let me go ahead and add this to your inventory. I believe rum is a standard thing. I don't think so. Is it? No, wait, no. Yes, rum is a standard thing. Okay. Rum. Food and drink. You found the rum. Ah,
All right.
Hang on. Where'd it go?
Well,
Damn it. Hang on. I was trying to add it to your inventory right now. You moved around. My crap, that's
Sorry.
right. That's all right.
Doc, you want half this or no?
That's just one of the crates. There's still, hang on, how many more crates are there actually? There are 4 more crates to crack open.
Well, we're going to crack the rest of them open one way or another.
All right, so in the second crate, 5 bottles of rum. Do you want to take those kneecaps?
Gonna have to.
All right, so let's see, 5 more bottles. That brings you up to 14 bottles. All right, there's still 3 more crates. You guys want to keep grabbing them?
What do you think? What do you think, Doc? Do you want to go for it, or do you want to take a crack at one of the crates? Because I've already opened 2.
Your gremlin smirk forming on her face. Oh yes, you get 2 crate, I get 2 crate.
All right, go ahead.
All right, and Doc will crack open the 3rd crate and find... Oh, she found 9 bottles of rum in there too.
Is it nothing but rum in there?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I already have an idea on what I'm going to do with this rum once we've tried to open all the available crates.
Doc, there she is.
You call me?
Do, 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 do.
Where'd it go? Ah, here we go. Rum. So Doc found 9 bottles of rum. Doc, do you want to open the 4th crate?
Sure.
Inside you will find... Oh, okay. You found 8 more bottles of rum. So between the two of you, you found like let's see this. You guys have found like 31 bottles of rum so far. 31 bottles of rum in the crates. 31 bottles of rum.
Sorry, I don't know that actual rhyme, so I kind of left you hanging there.
Yeah, no. Dude, man, how do you not know? That's it's the 100 bottles of beer in the wall, 100 bottles of beer.
Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Or in this case, 31 bottles of rum in the crates, 31 bottles of rum. So
Went
far,
out to start away until the next time.
all you have left is there's one last crate left.
All right, come on, together.
Take your
Alright.
scissors. We'll guess the contents.
Go ahead.
Alright. So, inside of that last crate, you find. Oh, alright. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. And add that together. Okay. That would be. Actually, hang on. There we go. That's 9. Okay. So inside that last crate, you find 15 black powder or black powder pistol shots. So the ball and black powder to go with it.
Nice.
And it just so happens that there's a black there's just so happens there's a black powder pistol in the skeleton's hands.
Dear me, oh my.
Yeah. So. There is a pistol laying. There is a weapon. Well, one of two weapons laying there, along with some ammo. It's up to you guys to do what you want with it.
All right. Doc, this is how I'm thinking of this. We'll split the rum in half. You do whatever the hell you want with it. I have plans for mine. But as for the black powder... Can I investigate to see if there's anything wrong with the weapon to begin with, or no?
Sure.
All right. What do I roll?
No roll needed. You look carefully at it. So hang on. So Kneecaps goes over, grabs the pistol from tears the pistol out of the skeleton's hands, holds it, looks at it upside, every old which way. He's like, Other than its age and the little bit of the wear from the elements, it looks serviceable. You pull back the hammer, you pull back the hammer, cock it, play it, let it fly forward a few times. You're like, you know what? Yeah. All it needs is a little black powder and something to shove down that barrel. And other than that, it's good to go.
Okay.
So yeah, you found a black powder pistol, and as you hold it,
I'm keeping that pistol as far as I'm concerned.
all right, one black powder pistol added to your character sheet right now. You have as you pocket the pistol, you have a sudden itch to say, "Arr, he's mine."
Nope, I'm not saying that.
Not really, dude. You just inner thought. You're like, Arr, har, har. Let me see here.
Before I do that, I just had a thought.
Yo.
Are there any rules whatsoever in the game concerning losing your lucky item?
Not losing it, but
I mean, what's it called? What's it called? Your trinket.
No, there's nothing about losing it. I mean,
okay, because I just had an insane thought for it. I wanted to run this by you.
Shoot.
Okay. We all know that most raiders are idiots out there, as well as a good number of synths following basic commands. Unless the person... I want to say, for the black powder pistol, they're going... If anyone sees me wielding it, and they take it as a... Basically like... A decoration piece, nothing more, nothing less, right?
Okay.
And that's if they decide that's what it is. And they don't check me for like black powder, say maybe it's like pepper or something like that.
You're wondering. Okay, you're wondering if you can use it as a weapon. Your lucky bullet as a weapon.
Yes.
You're wondering if you could use your lucky bullet as ammo.
Yes.
Okay.
There's like a one and done thing. It was like I'm putting all faith in this one shot.
Hang on. I'll answer this with a question first. What is your... Okay, you said your character's lucky bullet is a lucky bullet. Why is it lucky?
Hold on, let me go to my
What's the backstory
sheet.
of your lucky bullet again? I need to know the detail again.
I could have sworn I had it saved somewhere. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here.
Is it in your bio? Oh, hang on. See, there's your bio.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
No, it's I didn't save it.
Ah, damn.
I think what happened was that if I remember correctly, it was his first case and that bullet bounced off his badge. He decided to make it into a necklace as a constant reminder.
Right. Okay, so it ricocheted off of you, and it's not completely. Yeah, so it's not intact. It's not an intact bullet. So
All
yeah.
right, so no, yeah.
Plus, at the same time, putting a modern bullet in an old gun.
I'd have to inspect or modify the bullet. Then okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
exactly. So that's why I'm like, yeah, no.
All right, okay, no worries. Then yeah, I'm going to keep the black powder shot, the pistol.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
let me-
the black powder and the pistol, and
Yeah.
keep it as a just in case measure.
Yeah, let me go ahead and add that.
Only thing is, I'm going to have to ask Doc to see if she can craft some ball bearings to use for it.
No. That was what's in the crate. The crate had at least a 15 ball shot and enough black powder for those shots.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what was in that last crate, was a bunch of shot and black powder for it. So you have a new gun. Let me go ahead and add this here. Black powder pistol. You have one. Wow, where's the? That's in my notes here. There it is, black powder pistol. So it uses. It is. How heavy is this damn thing? It weighs 3. Cost is that. Alright. And ammo for it. Add .50 caliber balls. You have 15 of those. And what is the... Where'd it go? There it is. It is 2 and 3. Goody. So there you go. That's good. And I think I need to put it in your front. Yep. Black powder pistol. Black powder pistol uses guns, small guns. Where'd it go? There we are. So damage on this thing is, so this uses all small guns use the same, right? No, these. Perception? Yeah, these perception. Derp. I'm not sure. Yeah. Skill is small guns. Quantities. What is this thing? Okay, yeah, this thing has a buttload of quantities. Or qualities. Right, yeah. So a black powder pistol is a close quarters weapon, so you can use it melee without encountering a difficulty increase. It's inaccurate, so you cannot take the aim action with the thing. I think just shoot from the hip, hope you hit. This thing is also unreliable. What does that do again? Not that. Unreliable. Increase the complication rate. Oh, okay. So that means there's a higher chance of it complicating. So on a 20 or a 19, you encounter a complication with it. Because it's old. And what is the last thing? Oh yeah, there's a special property on this one that I customed. It is overcharged. Let's see here. No, the overcharged property. Ah, okay. So the way this works now is, you can overcharge this damn thing. So you can choose how. I mean, basically, you have enough black powder for to fire off all the ammo you carry. The thing is, if you want, you can always add a little bit more than the recommended amount to add more of a oomph to each shot. Problem is, though, for every extra you put in, you increase the complication range.
Oh.
So the more and you can do it to a maximum of 3. So standard damage on it is 6. If you want to make it 7, you can make it 8, make it 9, and that's as high as it'll go. So if you go to 7, now your complication range is increased by 1 on top of the one it already has because it's an unreliable weapon. So you're encountering complications on a 18 at that point. 19 or 18, 17, 16 to the lowest of 15, basically. So there's a 1 in 4 chance you go, oh crap! So be careful! And I think that's everything on that weapon. Let me double check. Reliable. Oh yeah, .50 cal. 50 cal ball. Is there any damage effects on it? No, there's not actually. Yep, and that's it. It's all set up for your inventory now.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay then.
You now have a black powder pistol. Whoops, I forgot to put on the damage on it. It's a 6. There we go. So, it hits almost as hard as your hardened pistol. Not quite. Alright, so, with that aside, I mean, other than the bandana on this skeleton's head and the sword in his other hand, there's not much left. Nothing of note.
I don't even know where to begin with why this is out here. Doc, what are your best guesses here? Doc? What's your guess as to why this out here?
Any thoughts on what that ship in this pile of bones is doing out here with all these crates? Or how it even got here? That's what he's asking.
Weird quandary, but outside of this place originally being filled with water, and then the boat coming in and it all drying up, but wow, I don't see that. Unless there's some really, really weird ass civilization out there with advanced tech that can make flying boats.
I sincerely doubt that.
Oops, wrong button. I meant to play this. I meant to hit this.
Oh dear, did someone come up on us?
No. That's just... No, literally, I meant to play that right after you said, unless there's some advanced civilization out there that can make flying boats.
Oh.
And the two of you heard that sound, like, and literally, you actually heard that sound. Your characters heard that sound. You just look up around and you're like, what the hell was that?
Clearly just seeing Dog just like, kind of jump up a bit. Good, not good. Definitely have read way too many sci-fi novels. You should probably get going.
Yeah.
Get the ones.
I suggest we just grab what we can and vamoose. Come on.
And with that, the group will distance themselves from the wreckage as much as they can. And again, oddly enough, actually, you know what? Here's the perfect thing. Let me rewind this a bit. So before you guys heard that sound, you guys were like, okay, let me do this so it actually works really well. So the group decides, okay, well, there's nothing left here for us. Decides to walk away. Starts, having that conversation about, hey, how do you think that thing got out there? Kneecaps asked Doc, how do you think that thing got out there? And Doc makes the mention, I have no clue outside of, some kind of advanced civilization that could make flying boats and stuff like that. Then you guys actually heard that sound. Turn around like, what the hell was that? Turn around. And both of you are in shock and disbelief because the wreckage that was there is suddenly gone. No trace of it. The two of you pat each other down to make sure, like, wait, are we hallucinating still? No, it's like, instinctively, Kneecaps reaches for his brand new pistol. It's still there. You check your bags. All the rum is still there. You check the corks to make sure it's like, is there any kind of leakage or anything? Are these real? Like, no, it's all sealed. Everything you took is there, but everything that was there is now gone. The crates, the ship, the skeleton, the sword, the bandana, everything that you saw there is all gone. Like it never
not questioning it. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Like it never existed.
Nope, Kneecaps is not going to screw with that. No way, no how.
Oh.
And he's already trying to push Doc along the route to get the hell out of Dodge while they have the chance.
Go, 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 go.
Yep, pretty much just start hearing Doc muttering, nope, no, I'm good to be here.
No. Exactly. So you guys will continue your journey down the road. You guys will travel for a couple more hours. The sun is starting to set. Do you guys want to continue your travels, or do you want to camp up for the night in game?
After that spooking, Kneecaps is all for just calling it a day right now.
All right, so let's go to camp then, real fast. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, whatever. Oh, you know what? Fine. That's the wrong one. Whoops. Let's see if that changes things up. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so, cap time. You guys remember what this is all about. You guys have, was it, I think, 3 actions each?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have 3 actions each to do whatever you guys want to do in the camp for the evening.
As it stands, first things first, I'm going to go milk the giant cow, as it were.
Alright. What was that again? So, Moo Moo will be the first one. It is a... Not fertilizer. Not that either. Where's the ability for that? Did I not put it in there? Or is it under... No, I don't have it in there. Shit. Okay, I can look at a regular cow. Boop. There it is, milking. Ramen can be milked. Requires an agility survival test with difficulty 1 to get some milk out.
Okay, agility survival.
Yes, yes.
Alright, 1 sec. Survival, set to agility. Nope.
Nothing! You get nothing but... Murr. So maybe she's not ready for milking today.
Oh, I guess that's that. Oh, man.
But she's pooping at least. If you want to try and, if you want to sift for that for any material, it's up to you.
I'll pass on that. As
Alright.
it stands, I'm going to ruminate on today's events.
That requires no actions.
Yep, and that's by looking at my lucky bullet and probably grab a bite to eat before calling it a night.
You're gonna hang on to that thing tonight, and just have your gun in the other hand, right?
Yes, it's the only thing that makes sense in this world right now.
All right, Doc, what did you want to do for the camp evening? Ah.
I'll give my attempt at milking the cow.
All right, so go milk It's a agility survival roll.
Do, 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 do. La, 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 la. Okay. Do, 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 do. Duck, 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 duck.
Yeah, you should be able to just hit survival and then make the roll.
Yeah, just had to bring up my character sheet.
Success! Alright, let's see here. What do you get off of success? It is... so you get 1 unit of milk out of that. Yay! Let me see, I believe you already had milk. Yes, brown milk. You have 1 more unit of that now. You're up to 4. Alright, so you've used an action for that. Is there anything else you want to do? Oh, you make some adorable sounds sometimes. Well, take a quick moment and think about what you guys want to do real fast, because I need to use the facilities. Be right back a moment. Okay, I have returned. So, have you guys figured out what you guys want to do? If there's
What's it
anything else.
called? I already used up all my actions. It's just Amber.
Alright. Bruce, what was your other action?
Wait, crazy? I'm going to try and cook up a nice Brahmin steak soup for dinner for us.
Brahmins. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's see your consumables.
Water plus ramen steak, boil. Try not to burn.
You know what? That's something I thought about doing actually. I'm gonna add in a special meal that somebody can make. Basically, it's okay. Let's just throw whatever the hell we want in there and see what it comes out. It's like mystery soup or mystery stew, basically. It's not the best. It doesn't give you any real kind of buff, but it's just, hey, it's food, and it's easy to make. Actually, I was gonna say, didn't you also have didn't your character take the chef perk?
Yep.
Ah, right. You know what?
That's why she's looking at. Like,
yeah, hang on. What did I say?
Water,
chef does? Hang
meat,
on.
boil.
You are every hungry wastelander's best friend. At rank 1, you learn how to prepare more complex meals. At rank 2, you learn how to reduce the complexity. You know what? that actually makes a lot of sense. Let me do this here. I am actually making a adaptation to this thing. So at rank 1, not only you learn how to make more complex meals, but you also can make the actually let me see here. You know what? Let me do this. Let me rename that. And I don't have to make something special. Let me see here. So this is, instead of that, it's going to be... So the materials are going to be any meat and I'm gonna make that a complexity of a 1. All right, so there's a new recipe, and I've changed it. So Wasteland Stew is literally any meat, at least one portion of any kind of meat you want. Just throw it in there, and you throw in some water of any kind, whether it be irradiated or any kind of thing. Actually, any beverage. There we go. And any. There we go. Yeah, so yep, there we go. So, Wasteland Stew. Literally, it's any meat, any beverage. So, if you want, you can throw Brahmin meat and Brahmin milk in there, and you got Wasteland Stew. Or maybe you throw in a slice of rad scorpion meat with a bottle of rum that you just picked up, and there you go, Wasteland Stew. It doesn't matter what the hell you throw in, as long as it's some kind of protein meat and some kind of liquid that you can drink. And I don't mean like it's like, oh, we've got some motor oil, that'll work, right? No.
Jesus Christ.
Any beverage. So literally any meat and any beverage. So, Doc, you're gonna cook up some Wasteland Stew?
Yep.
All right. And you know what? Let's say, oh yeah, and this serves. Let's say, yeah, it serves 2. So yeah, it's enough for you guys. So you're gonna use some Brahmin meat. You said. I think you have some. I think you have some in your inventory. Let me check here. That's in Caps' inventory. Docs. All right, core, gear, drink. You've got. Yay! No, actually, do you have any Brahmin? Do you have any Brahmin meat? I don't know if you do. No, you have rad scorpion meat. You have lots of Brahmin milk. You have rad stag meat. Yeah. No Brahmin meat, but you do have some other meat. So pick a protein source, basically, at this point. Do you want some scorpion? You want to use some scorpion meat, some rag stag, or do you want to use some Mirelurk meat?
The rad stag meat.
Okay, some stag meat. It'll be a little gamey, but whatever. All right, so use that. And what kind of drink are you gonna use as its base? So it's like, okay, there's the protein. Now for the base. Again, any kind of beverage. So, what do you have water-wise? You have tons of you have some bourbon, some milk. You've got, you got Nuka-Cola and rum.
Use the milk.
Milk?
It's fresh.
Okay. Okay, so now you just need to roll your survival, I think it is. Survival. Hang on. Yeah, intelligence survival.
Kidoki. Nope.
Success! You successfully created two servings of wasteland stew.
Taco put her fingers in her mouth and whistle sharply. Then shout, "Dinner's up!"
Soup's on! Or in this case, stew. All right.
Take a bowl for yourself, sit down, and start eating.
All right. So the wasteland stew gives you guys a slight bonus. So you guys gain a +1 to HP. Because why not? So let me put that under your conditions. Actually, I think it is under condition. Yeah, I do that. Right? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
What's the matter?
No, I just had to double check. I was like, oh yeah, and I knew what's her name had a boost. The Doc had a boost from the last thing that they ate. So, let me go ahead and fix that now. Because you guys are getting a different food buff. So, this is the Wasteland Stew +1 HP. So your HP will now be, well, 16. You get a bonus HP. And same thing with you, Mr. Kneecaps. So after eating, having a meal, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Let's see. Outside of discuss of that freakiness from earlier, I honestly am at a loss right now. I'm still like, what?
Exactly. All right, so the group will go to sleep. Let's see. Okay, out of curiosity, I'm going to ask this to you guys. Are you guys going to get a good night's sleep or just sleep?
I'm pretty sure Doc is not going to get the best night's sleep, given all the craziness that's going to be running through her brain.
You guys get some shut-eye, so so you guys are not going to be well rested, so you're not going to get the well rested buff, which is fine. It's actually in line with the theme. All right, so we'll conclude that, and let's get back to the main map. Where are we? World map. Boop. Okay. Oh, I get to roll on the weather the weather too. Let's see. What kind of weather is it today? Oh, that's kind of fun. All right,
What
whatever.
happened?
No, Mike. Damn, man, this shit writes itself sometimes. So the group, it's like, all right, you guys have slept long enough. Come out of your little survival tent. Damn, you're like, oh man, that was a fun night, especially after what we saw yesterday. I don't know if this makes your guys even more edgy or not, but there's just a light fog in the air.
Really?
Yeah, literally,
Really?
That's the kind of weather that rolled in. There's a light fog. A thin fog or mist rolls around the ground. Perception checks and ranged attacks are a little more difficult because of the obscurity.
Just hear Doc muttering. Not good. Not
Unless you got
good.
so if you got this is something I've been having planned for a while, and it's something I'm going to continue going forward. So every time you guys finish your rest, there's always going to be a weather pattern. You guys have the option of either, okay, we're going to hunker down for several hours and see if the weather changes better, or we're just going to say screw it, let's go. So you guys can.
As it goes, when the fog rolls in, and Kneecaps wakes up, I was like, all right, why the hell is all this getting screwy on us right now? So perception is terrible in this situation. Yes.
Not terrible, just a little more difficult. So it was shooting from range. In fact, anything shy of short range is medium and beyond is a little harder.
All right. Well, after gathering up and making sure that the Brahmin are nearby,
Mm-hmm.
Doc, stay close. I don't like the looks of this whatsoever.
So are you guys gonna head out into the fog, or are you guys gonna kind of wait for better weather?
I honestly say let's move because we already wasted enough time with that freaky ghost ship.
All right.
All you need is Silent Hill fame right now, and we're in business.
All right. On to the next encounter. Let's see. Where's my note? What is the next encounter? Next encounter is... yes, it's that. Alright. So, group, make me a survival check. Survival perception. Mind you, because, well, there's that fog. Perception's a little harder, so...
Okay.
Roll me a survival perception check, group. What is the difficulty on this anyways? I forgot to check that. Okay. So, plus one, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, not great, but actually it's not enough, but alright, that'll do that. So, and it makes sense too, again, with the weather and everything. God damn, it's funny when you start adding all these things together, the story kind of amplifies and writes itself a bit. It's like, god damn, this actually works. Where are we? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Actually, before I dump you guys there, let me figure out where you guys are going to be at. Oh, damn, this is absolutely perfect. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right.
Go on.
So, as you guys are wandering through the fog, it's not that dense, but through the misty and the fog, it's not that dense. But suddenly, as you guys continue, you start hearing the sound of gunfire and all sorts of different clicking and sounds and stuff like that. As the mist starts to lighten up a bit enough, you come across a large lake, only to discover you guys have wandered yourselves into Interesting situation. Looks like you guys have come across a group of raiders taking pot shots at a group of Mirelurks, and you guys are kind of in the middle.
What Newcastle do the minute he heard the gunshots? He immediately grabs Doc and hits the ground. And then tries to whisper to her, "Follow me, stay on your belly. Go, go, go."
No, duh.
So, combat has initiated. With that, I will say, hang on. Let me make a perception check here real fast.
Damn it.
Yep, hang on. Alright, so. That side doesn't notice you. That side doesn't know. Oddly enough, despite being in almost the middle of this group, as means as close to the middle as you guys can get, neither side has noticed your group yet. But that could change. So let's see here. First off, this raider is going to move forward here. Whoops, that's not that. What the hell? Oh, what the hell's going on? And my thing just flipped out on me. Let me... I know, my game just flipped out. Hang on. Oh, rebooting. Technical difficulties. Alright, where was I? There we go. Alright, so that raider will move up forward. There we go. Huh? Okay. Not that. There we go. So he's got... Oh, he's got close weapons, so... He needs to get closer. Closer and closer and closer. So he's gonna get one. So yeah, it was right here, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about as close as he can get. And his weapon is a shotgun, which is a close weapon, meaning he needs to be shorter range. How short of range does he need to be? Damn it. He needs to be within 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then he's way. Whatever. He's gonna take a shot at it. I'm like, whatever. He's a dumbass raider. Hey, totally misses.
Figures.
Nothing. All right, Kneecap, you're up.
Right. What's it called? None of them have seen us, right?
None of them are aware of you guys yet, but every time somebody makes a turn, they're going to do a check, and if they spot one of you guys, then they're going to alert the rest of the group.
Okay, what the hell are Mirelurks? Because, again, no experience with Fallout.
Mirelurks are basically big-ass mutated crabs and lobsters. To give you a size comparison, at least relative to the game and size and everything, how big are they? On average, they're probably the size of... Well, they come up to you about your mid torso. So they're quite large.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have an idea on how I want to play this out. Ambrosia, have you come up with anything for this or no?
Ambrosia?
No. My vote would just be to try and sneak our asses out, but
You can try and sneak away.
That's my idea too. But I just came up with a backup plan in case they spot us.
yeah.
Dump the rum and run?
No.
No.
Light the rum on fire and throw?
I mean,
unfortunately, my dumbass just thought about making Molotovs, and it's already too late for that. So
it's true. That's something you can do. That's something you do at camp.
Yeah.
Or can do at camp.
this is what I'm gonna. This is gonna have us do. I'm going to motion for Doc to help help us get the hell out of here because this isn't our problem. Okay, for now.
At least not yet, but anything can change.
Not yet, yeah. But I'm gonna have us book it to the northwest, away from this fight. All right.
Ye-
So do I have to roll for sneak or no?
Well, right now, well, let's see, because you guys took sneaking already from the word go. So yeah, for you guys are already in sneak mode right now, because more so with the fog and the fact that you guys are like, oh shit, hit the dirt. So you guys are in prone position right now. Yeah, you guys can crawl away. Of course, if you're sneaking, it's going to be half movement.
Right, and if I remember correctly, our total agility score is our
Movement.
movement allotment. Yes.
Correct.
All right, then half movement. 1, 2, 3.
Going across water is going to be requires 2 movement
Yeah, it's so okay.
because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to motion for Ambrosia to follow me. I'm going to head 3 spaces west.
All right.
While on the ground.
All right.
But I'm still going to draw my pistol, make sure it's loaded, and start fire. Have it as a ready to action to start firing in case anyone looks at us funny.
All right. Is that all you're doing?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Raider, make a roll. Nope, not enough. Still doesn't notice you guys yet. So let's see here. This guy has a movement of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move over there. Actually, it doesn't put him in. Actually, move him there instead. All right. What does he got? He's got a combat rifle. Oh, yay, medium range. And that means he can hit from 6 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, within range of medium. So it's optimal, but it's +1 difficulty because of the fog. Or, yeah, so. Fire! Pew pew! He actually nailed it. And he does 2 damage. Fabulous. And does he hit the damn thing? Does he hurt it? Because where does he hit it? Hit location. This is a... well, it's not a flying insect. And they do have multiple legs, so it would be technically a quadruped, so yeah. Left front leg. Damn! It didn't do jack shit to that, just pissed it off. Next one, Raider Psycho. Roll. Nothing. Does not notice your group yet. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. So he's going to go up close and try and smack it. Rah! Actually, let's see. What weapons to use? Yep, he's going to go smack it with his machete. Nope. Thought he could be a brave, crazy guy, but nothing. Raider other guy. Ooh, getting closer to noticing you guys, but not yet. I mean, they're getting close to doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. So, actually, no, that'll be right there. This guy is going to take a shot at that Mirelurk with his rifle. Oh no!
What happened?
He got a friggin' complication. Small gun. Oh, he dropped his gun. Dumbass. Mirelurk! Ooh, let's see if these guys will notice you. No, not yet.
Thank goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next Mirelurk, who's also closer to you guys. Crap! Alright, who's closest? Doc, I need you to make a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Agility stealth.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. You mean sneak?
Yeah, sorry, Steve. I'm like, stealth, sneak, you know. Ah, shit! This Mirelurk noticed you.
Oh dear, oh me.
1, 2,
Oh,
no.
Romeo,
4,
my.
5, 6.
This
Yeah.
is just not my day. When did I turn into a musical?
Maybe. Mirelurk is going to attack you with his pincers. That's a hit. Where does he hit you? Ooh, 6 damage to your locations. Bipedal. Oh, ow! Damn! This damn thing just stabbed you in the leg. In your right leg, and that's 6 damage. That cripples your leg.
Oh no.
So yeah, your movement is like half. Since you're already crawling too, you're like quarter movement. Well, at the moment. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Combat Master. Injured.
Looks like the dice gods have decided to finally forsake us.
Maybe. Injured right leg. Alright. That Mirelurk is done. This Mirelurk is already engaged with that Psycho, so he's just gonna stab it. That's a hit. 5 damage to... Oh god, these things have it out for legs!
Hey, they're muscling in on my territory.
That's a critical hit too. Ouch. This Mirelurk is going to continue going after the other raider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a complication. Didn't hit. Complication. Melee weapon. Unable to effectively defend. Reduce your defense by 1. Oh, good. That thing's easy to hit now. Alright, Doc, you're up. So far, only one Mirelurk has noticed you. You guys haven't made enough noise to get the attention of anything else because they're otherwise engaged. So, unless you find a way to quietly kill this damn thing or just figure out a way to get away from it, depending on what you guys do, you might make noise and then alert everything else. So, first off, what are you gonna do about your situation?
Hmm.
It's like, leg!
What would it take for me to just, like, pretty much belly crawl my ass by pulling through arms to just pull myself away? I need distance.
Well, right now, because your leg is damaged too, your movement is halved, and since you're crawling, your movement's also half, so you've got quarter movement right now. And what's your agility level at? Damn it. You've got an agility level of 6. That means you can move 2 spaces right now in your current state.
Thing like directly on top of me. Can I just like stab it?
I mean, it's right next to you. You could try and stab it. Oh, that's right. You fall prone. I forgot about that. I mean, you were already prone to begin with, but yeah, that other raider is now prone. I gotta do that to him while you're figuring out what to do.
Close on the thing. Maybe I can aim for a vital part and just go stabby McStabby stab.
You could. Okay. your character would know this again because you're Brotherhood and you've seen all the kind of shit in the Wasteland too in your training. Your training recalls you that so this is for Doc right now. I'm gonna say this out loud, but yeah, your character may or may not know this, Kneecast, but Doc knows that Mirelurks always aim for the face. The face is the weakest spot on the Mirelurk.
Okay, yep. Since I'm essentially close enough, I am going to try to take my knife and go stabby stab on it.
Hang on. Right.
Aim for the face.
Okay, so you're going to take the aim action. That means the difficulty is going to be increased by 1 to hit it. Also, let me double check. Wait, is that... Did I back that up? Hang on. Let me double check the actual rules. I'm like, wait, is that the way they're supposed to be? I think so. And it would make sense too. NPC, Fallout core rulebook. Look at the core rulebook because Mirelurks are an actual core creature, and I'm pretty sure I copied them word for word, or they were. But let me double check because these aren't custom guys. These ones are straight up. Where's the Mirelurk? There they are. Regular Mirelurks. Oh damn. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so here's the downside. If you aim for the face, it's harder to hit already on top of doing an aim. But it's their weakness. So if you hit them there, it's going to be really easy to hurt them. So the difficulty, it's going to be quite difficult to hit them in the face. Hang on. You're taking the aim action, right? I believe you are. Let me double check here. Aim. Where's my notes? Aim. Because you get 1 major and 2 minors, I think, right? Yeah, unless you want to start burning into your AP. Actions. Ah, there's the cheat sheet. I'm like, where's the damn cheat sheet? Minor aim. Reroll a d20. Draw an item, interact, move. So minor action, assist, attack. Yeah, so aim. Combat. Actions, attack. Aim, reroll, first attack. Variable initiative, blah, 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 blah. Huh, okay. Yeah, so it's just going to be an increased difficulty to hit in the face. So you need to roll 2 successes to hit it in the face. Since you're actively trying to hit it in the face.
Okay. We can do this. Come on, baby.
Ah!
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, no dice. Do you want to use some AP? Huh?
At least there was no major failures.
True. Hang on. Roll. Oof. Wait. Yeah, melee weapons 0. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't have any real melee training. Oof. Ah, you got so close to actually hitting 6. Wow. 6 and 7. Good God. They were right above what you needed to hit. It's like, good Lord. Alright, well, that's your major action. Did you want to do anything else? I mean, you did take an aim.
No, I don't think so.
Hang on, you did
That's
aim.
not taking right now.
Hang on, you did aim, but I don't think that's going to help, really. Unless, well, even then. Because aim means you get to re-roll. Right? Yeah, minor action. Aim. Re-roll 1d20 in the first attack this turn. I mean, you get to re-roll 1d20 if you did take the aim action, which I think you were, but I didn't get a solid yes or no.
Okay. Then...
Nope. 7. Still nothing. Alright, so that's your first. You gonna try and heal yourself? Or are you gonna just lay there and be like, this sucks?
I'm gonna try to heal myself.
All right. Are you gonna use a chem or are you gonna try and first aid yourself?
I think I should probably use a chem. Do I have any?
I believe you do. You have 3 stim packs. And one.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll use one of them.
All right. Are you going to use it to heal your injury or are you going to use it to just heal your health?
I think primarily heal my injury.
Okay, so that'll get rid of your leg damage. All right. That's everything. You're not going to use any bonus actions or anything? Or AP?
Nah.
All right. All right, this doggo is going to chase after something. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's nothing. Oh, well. They're otherwise occupied right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This Wastelander is in the middle of the fight. So he's not going to do anything except try and blast it with a shotgun. That actually hits. Ooh, 6 damage. Where did he hit it, though? Right in the torso. But it's 6 and it's spread. What does spread? Spread does what? Spread means per effect inflicts 1 extra damage on a target. On a hit target. Each hit has a rolls half the damage. Don't always hit the random location. Oh wow, you got 2 spread hits. So. One more damage to the leg. So it's not going to do anything on the leg, and the torso is only going to do 2 damage. Ouch. Well, these things are tough if you're trying to, because they're freaking encased and they have a thick carapace. All right, Kneecaps, you're up. What are you going to do
I
right
am
now?
not liking where this is going right now, and I already had an idea on what I'm going to do. I'm going to put away my pistol. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You get the free action. So you're going to put it away
Yep.
and swap it
And
for
you-
what?
Where's my fragging baseball bat?
Okay. Baseball bat equipped. That's your
Yep,
free
I'm
action.
going to the baseball bat.
That's it.
Okay.
Get mallet.
Alright, no more prone. I'm going to walk right over to this Mirelurk, and I'm going to swing for the fences.
Okay, give me your stealth check.
Okay, that's a sneak.
Yes, sorry, sneak. I keep saying stealth. Yes, sneak agility.
Agility, yeah.
Yes, agility sneak.
Okay. Submit. 1 success.
Okay. It does not notice you, so this will be a sneak attack, meaning it's -1 to your difficulty to your attack rolls.
Alright, then let me see here. Where is the bat? Sharp baseball
Hang
bat.
on. Are you gonna try and smack it in a I don't think you can you? Oh wait, you can't take the aim.
No, I'm
action,
just
right?
I'm just going to swing. I'm not aiming for any specifics.
Hang on. So I can't remember if you are able to or not. Hang on, you have fast shot.
A shot gifted.
Downside is addition.
Center mass, but that's for ranged attack.
Right. Hang on. If you take a major action. If you take a second major action to make a range attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything for it.
Okay, that's right. You
whatsoever.
can't. Okay, you can't aim. That's the thing. But you can't use the aim action. But it doesn't mean you can't just. You can't. You still are able to say, "I want to hit it in this location."
Yeah, but I'm not going for any sort of specific hit. I'm just swinging.
Oh, that's right. Your character is not aware of that, is he?
No, he's not.
Okay.
No, he's not, because this is my first time encountering Mirelurkers.
All right.
Yeah, so no metagaming. I just get the hell off her, you piece of trash!
All right. Go ahead and make your swing.
Oh, shit.
No, it's actually yeah, you're good. Oh, hang on. That's fine. I forgot. So because you're doing a sneak, it is a -1, so it would have been an auto hit. Now, the question is, do you want to swing and try and generate some AP, or do you just want to take the hit?
I wanted to swing and try to generate AP for this
Okay, make the
situation.
swing.
Yeah.
Make the swing.
All right, so what do I? Yeah, I'm supposed to
Just
click
regular,
that.
just regular melee attack. That's a hit. So you do generate 1
Alright.
AP, so you guys have 3 now.
All right, and do I submit the damage then?
Are you gonna re-roll the damage, or do you want to re-roll the damage, or do you want to just take what you already did?
No, I'll take what I did. I'll
Okay.
take what I did. That
Now,
was on me.
hang on. It is a sneak attack, so throw in 2 more dice.
Okay. Shit. Do I just roll two
No,
d6?
no. Click the little face where it says additional dice, and just roll 2 more.
Okay, let me see here. Sharp, baseball bat. Click that.
No. Right there in the chat where you see roll additional combat dice. Yeah.
Ah, I see it.
Oh crap! Never mind. That doesn't work. Never mind. That's my bad. Here, let me. Boop. There, I'll do it for you. Ah, shit. Nothing.
Oh well.
Unless you want to do it.
Seven.
Unless you want to do it because you don't want to use my luck.
No. I will take that because
All
I
right.
don't know how to do it on my end.
It's on your character sheet. You see the little face where it says melee bonus.
Let me see here. Yeah, I have a modifier of 0.
Yeah. Okay. Click the little face and just tell it how many dice to roll, and it'll roll.
All right. 2 dice.
I believe in letting you use your own luck. Okay, there you go. You soaked up 2 more hits, 2 more damage. So, okay.
Grand total of 9.
So yeah, 9, and it's persistent, meaning it does bleed damage based off the number of effects. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, damn, 3. So he did 3 damage. 3 more damage and bleeding. Right, persistent. Persistent. Target suffers weapon damage again on next turn. Number of damage is equal to the effects rolled. Okay, so he's gonna take 3 bleed. Combat Master. Oh yeah, where do you hit it to? Hit location. Persistent. 3. Where do you hit this thing? It's a quadruped.
Okay, quadruped?
Yeah, click on quadruped there in the chat, and it'll generate. Ah,
Right
leg!
front leg.
Damn it, why couldn't it be the face?
Oh well.
Alright, hang on. So, right front leg. How armored are these motherfuckers? There they are. No, jeez. Alright, so you did 9 damage. You actually do cripple it, though. Because you did exactly 5 damage to it after all that. So you will cripple its leg. So, injured right leg. Injured right front leg. Boop, boop. And that means it's also prone now, too. Oh, crap, dude.
Good.
You snuck up on this motherfucker and you just bashed his leg out after it stabbed the shit out of her leg. Okay, so that's your first action. Did you want to take a bonus action with AP and try and smack it again? It is on the floor now, so it's an auto hit? Alright, hang on. It goes +1. +1 difficulty any attacks against you. The close range reduce difficulty of attacks by 1. Okay, while it's prone, you do have a -1 or a +1 to hit it, so it's easier to hit. But because you're gonna do a bonus if you do a bonus, it's gonna be a +1. So you need a 1 to hit the damn thing again, or 2 if you want to smack it in a specific spot. Up to you. You've got 3 AP to play with.
I'm not willing to take the chance that those raiders are going to be friendly as Boss Nickels and Dime. So, yeah, I'm going to another attack on it.
All right, so 2 AP. Let me minus that out of you guys.
All right, I am submitting the attack now.
Okay. Oh, success! Actually, more
2
than you
hit.
needed. So you get 1 more AP, so you're back to 2. Roll damage. This is just straight damage. Holy shit! Damn!
7.
That's a lot of bleed. Where the hell did you hit it?
Let me see. Quadruped. Ubru.
You completely tore its legs apart.
Eye for an eye, you piece of trash.
You took out. It stabbed her right leg. You broke both of all of its legs, basically. Yeah. So let's see here. How much damage is that? It's gonna. Well, actually, oh wait. No, that might not. No, it's not. Okay, it's not gonna be crippled. Actually, that leg is not gonna be crippled. I forgot about how armored these fuckers are. So after its armor, you only did 3 damage to it. So its legs are not crippled. Its other set of legs are not crippled, but you did smack them there. But you did cause a lot more bleed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 more bleed. Holy shit, this thing's gonna take a lot of bleed damage. Hit location. Hit location. Combat master. Persistent. Let's add 7 bleed more, right, in total, right? Because he had 3 the first time and 7 now. Jeez, cripe. All right, that's all you can do for now, kneecaps.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, this raider is still engaged in what the hell's going on up here. It's just gonna shoot at that other Mirelurk, which is the survivalist. Combat rifle shooting. That's a hit. Rolls damage, and it doesn't matter. Well, unless it shoots it in the face. Unless it manages to hit it in the face, it's probably not gonna do a goddamn thing. Nope. Psycho is going to switch to its shotgun and try and blast this bastard. Oh, that's right. He's still freaking... Oh, he was prone, but yeah. Nope, didn't do a damn thing. Scum is going to do... Shooty. This one's actually going to try and aim at its face. Tried, but missed. And this Mirelurk is going to continue going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't get close enough. Alright, that Mirelurk... Oh, good God. Hang on. When does the bleed kick in? Let's see here. Persistent. Target suffers damage again on its next turn. I believe it's at the end of its turn. Yeah, so... Because that way, well... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to make that a thing going forward now. Bleeds are going to take effect at the beginning of your turn. So unless somebody else comes up and helps you, you're going to get fucked. Now, in this case, it takes 7 damage from the bleed, so it just bleeds out. Because, yeah, the bleeds ignore resistance, I believe. Let me double check that rule real fast. That doesn't say. Okay. Persistent. Target suffers weapon damage again on the next turn for a number of turns equal to the damage roll. Major action to remove effect. Oh, hang on. Major action to remove effect equals effect of the effect. Okay, yeah. So you can't. Okay, so it is at the end of your turn. You take the bleed. But anyway, so this thing is just crippled here. It's gonna kind of limp up. It knows it's pretty much screwed at this point, so it's gonna just do one desperate lunge at the kneecaps. Oh shit! It hit.
What?
It hit you.
Uh-oh.
Oh damn!
6 physical.
6 damage to where?
I'm a bip.
Oh my god! Oh sorry, no, sorry, bipedal. Oh, right in the torso.
Right in the torso. I have a...
How much difference do you have there?
3. Physical DR 3.
Okay, so... Oh, you only take 3 damage. So it's not too bad. Oh, I totally forgot about that. God damn it. Oh, well. Oh, well, yeah, it still did damage either way. Alright, and with that, it stabs you in the chest with its pincer, and then it just falls lifeless to the ground.
Frackle, basically.
Alright, that thing's dead. These other ones are still engaged. Pincers after the guy. Oh, that totally hit that dude. That's 4 damage to his left arm. Oof. Raider Psycho. He's got 1 damage resistance there, so he'll take 3 damage. This Mirelurk's gonna carve up this guy too. No, it'll hit. That's a complication too. I have easy to hit, but yeah, whatever. Melee weapon, wide swing. Oh, hits his buddy in the process too. Hits one of its allies, so it did 4 damage to the hit location, torso. Waster has 2, so he takes 2 damage. And hits his buddy for half the damage. Right. Just straight up. So yeah, that's 2. All right, Doc, you're up.
Okay.
So you fixed your leg. You're able to move at your full distance now. Well, actually, you're still laying on the ground. So, do you want to keep crawling away at half speed, or do you want to get up and move away? Right now, you guys are still undetected by the main group because you guys have not used any firearms. All you've done is stab, and slice and spash. And luckily, all these other raiders and stuff are kind of in battle right now, so they haven't noticed you guys yet. They're too preoccupied. Oh, yes, and in case I forgot, I don't think I mentioned this, but yes, no, this is actually for your information. If you guys are trying to run away from a combat situation, you guys need to get to the edge of the map. Either any edge. So you need to get to
Makes
one
sense.
of these. Yeah, so you guys need to get to these edges over here if you want to get the hell out. Those are your exits. Now, yeah, so right now, because you guys are undetected by the majority of the battle, you guys can go to any edges. Otherwise, you have to get to the farthest edge if you're in a battle you're trying to run away from. Like, oh shit, we're actually in battle, we're being shot at. Run, 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 run! In this case, yeah, like I said, you have any edge to go on, because you're technically undetected at the moment. So, how do you guys want to get out of here? Unless you guys want to get up and fight.
Well, considering Ambrosia is not up to combat right now, I'm more concerned about getting her out of Dodge than anything else.
Yeah, that Myler.
I'd say we skedaddle. Come on, Doc. We don't have a lot of time here. Forget the loot. Forget the fight. Let's get the hell out.
That's Doc's choice. Doc, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to probably just get up and book it as fast as I can towards the edge of the map.
All right. So
Closest to me.
so you stand up. That's one movement, and then you can use the rest of your movement to move normally. Which way are you going? Okay, I think your movement is what? 5? Yeah, 5 more spaces. You can move 5 more spaces. Unless you use a major action to sprint, which will give you double your movement.
Well, guess I'm just going to go to the left side of the map and book it.
Sprint it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll give you right there. So that's plenty of movement to get you there.
Like, I am out of here. Jeff, here, boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put Jeff in the battle. Derp. Oh well. Jeff will just kind of go the same way with you. Same thing with the cows. I totally forgot to put them into combat too. Whatever. Move.
Like, he just pretty much
I totally forgot to add them.
At the scruff of his neck, grabs the leads for the ramen. I'm out of here.
Alright. Mongrels going after this Mirelurk. Actually, I was gonna say, did I just skip the combat? No, let me keep going because there's a chance that something dies and maybe gets less distracted and then sees you guys. So I'm not trying to do that, but I'm like, it is a possibility. I like to let the dice roll where they fall. Where's the mongrels? Oh, I didn't put them on here yet because, well, they hadn't got close enough to do anything. Attack! Arr! Bite its face off. No, it did not. This one, get forward. Also, bite its face off. No. This guy is going to shoot again. In the face. No. Kneecaps, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to follow Doc and make a run for it right now.
All right. You pull that Mirelurk's claw out of your chest, basically, and let it. It's like, okay, just let its lifeless body fall there. You flip it off and run.
Yep. Like, no, not doing this. Fling.
It's like
Running.
as you're doing that, a part of you's like, as much as I'd love to boil you and have lobster for dinner, my friend's more important.
Basically, yeah.
He's like, I'd love to boil you.
What's it called? Seeing her get bodied like that in the middle of a firefight just sent alarms flying all over Kneecap's mind. He's not gonna let another one die on his watch. God damn it!
Mm-hmm. All right, so you can take the sprint action.
Yep, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have more than enough to get to the edge.
Zoom.
Zoom. All right. Yeah, 'cause I forgot to move the animals and stuff. So yeah, they're like right about here-ish. So they'll get out of dodge on their turn. So let's see if anything happens here. I'm pretty sure you guys are in the clear, but let me finish this round and see if anything happens. If by some miracle. Oh, that'll definitely hit in the face. 5 damage to its face, which it only has 1 armor there, so that one's gonna take 4. Okay, this one's gonna shoot in the face. That'll hit. Oh! Holy crap! He almost killed that damn thing.
Jesus H.
Blast it in the face and it's still alive. Nope, that won't do it. This Mirelurk is going to move up forward and claw up the other guy. That'll hit. Oh! Ow! Hit location. Bipedal. Oh! Practically cleave its head off. How much damage does he? He's got 2 armor up there, so he'll take. Oh, he takes 5. That's a head injury too. Whew. Injured head. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, lovely. That Mirelurk's dead. I don't know why he's in the combat still, so take him out. Take him out. There he goes. That Mirelurk is all kinds of hurt. Pincers. That'll hit. And location. Oh, good God. This guy has a thing for legs now, too. Oh, that's only 5. Oh, no! He almost killed that raider. And that raider's back on the ground again. Oh, this is funny. Injured left leg. And prone. And this last Mirelurk's gonna swing at that dude whose head's all fucked up. Oh, God. 5 damage to left leg, which he has 2 armor there, so he'll take 3 damage. And okay, we're back to where we are. So yeah, the doggo gets to you guys, and so the 2 animals. All right, congratulations, you guys managed to survive this weird little encounter ambush. You didn't kill everything, you didn't loot anything. You just, got some hits in, got some damage taken, and got the hell out. So how much is that Mirelurk worth XP wise? Hey, you guys get 45 XP. And with that, I think we're good for the night, yes?
Yeah, I'm starting to fade over
I
here.
could tell. I'm like, all right, we got 2 encounters down. We got the fun, wild wasteland, hilariousness, a campsite, and a friggin' oh shit encounter. It's like, holy crap, that got dicier than I thought it would. But then, them's the dice gods sometimes, right?
Yep.
All right, so this will be a good time to end for the night, and I believe, yeah, it's midday, so you guys are, by the time you guys travel 1 more space, it's going to get to night, so you got 1 more space before you go into night cycle. But anyways, all right, my friends, this will be what we're concluding for we'll be wrapping up for the evening. Once again, I am Saint Uther. I'm joined tonight again by my wonderful friends Ambrosia Hartnett and Zawarsman. Again, this is an ongoing series we're going to be doing. If you want to catch up with our earlier wackiness. Again, some rules changes as we've gone. Things evolve. We get better ideas or worse ideas, etc. You can check me out on YouTube and see the old broadcasts. I think there's one missing in the chain because I totally forgot to safeguard it, but it happens. Anyways, my friends, thank you all so much for joining me. Zawarsman, Ambrosia, did you guys have fun tonight?
Yep.
Zawarsman, my friend, did you have fun?
Something screwy is going on here, and I did not like it whatsoever.
The dice were just like, you will be punished. We will make things more funny. Again, it's just randomness is randomness. You can't make this shit up like, oh yeah, you guys found that weird ghost shit. Well, you guys found that ship ruins, looted its stuff, and one of the people who was part of it's gun, and then it disappeared almost before your eyes. And then you guys had a fun night at camp, and then next thing you know, you wake up in the morning and there's fog everywhere. Like, this is a weird omen. I don't know if I want to be scared or not. Anyways, so yeah, that's about everything. So as always, my friends, take care out there. Stay safe in the wastelands, and remember to always, always, always take anything that you see that's laying around, even if it's next to a dead body. Because remember, remember, it's not stealing if the object's owner is no longer alive. Anyway, take care, my friends.
Later, Grotz.
All right, let me do the